Welcome to this, your daily 180 Bible study. Thank you for being with us today. This week, we're talking about getting prepared for 2017. What if in 2017? Would you dare do certain things in 2017? I want to encourage you to think big about how you can serve God in greater ways, how you can have a closer relationship with God. I thought a lot about this recently. I thought about some of the great heroes of the Bible and asked myself, would I dare do what they have done? In Acts chapter 7, and we come across a fellow by the name of Stephen. And Stephen preached a sermon that cost him his life. And he was bold in delivering that lesson. Would I dare preach a lesson like that? Would you dare live a life of faith that offended others, not just for the sake of being offensive, but live for God in such a way that those who are opposed to God took offense to it? Would you dare do that? I think about Acts chapter 5. The apostles are preaching the name of Jesus, and they've been commanded in verse number 28, they were strictly commanded not to preach in the name of Jesus anymore. But I want you to notice verse number 29. But Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men. Would we have the audacity this coming year to say that number one in our life is going to be obeying God? Let's do what God says. Let's not worry about what man says. Let's not worry about the traditions of man. Let's not worry about man-made religion. Let's worry about what God has told us we must do. What about the problems and the pressures that we're going to be facing? You know, the early Christians faced many problems and many pressures. The apostles faced problems and pressures because of their commitment to obey God rather than men. And we see in verse number 40 that they were beaten as a result of that. Notice verse number 41. So they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for his name. Would you dare in 2017 have the audacity to obey God rather than men, and if the event came that you suffered shame, to rejoice that you were worthy to suffer shame for his name? What an exciting prospect for us in 2017. Be with us tomorrow for your Daily 180.